So, Roy Ray, tell me why you're here.
You know, if you don't know why I'm here, I might as well go home.
Do you understand what we'll be, accomplishing in the next few weeks with
Yep.
our sessions?
Yep, you're wasting my time. Figured it'd be better than a couple weeks in jail, but I'm beginning to wonder.
Why were you in court?
That's a mighty long story.
Well, I like stories.
Well, you won't like this one. Well, it all started when Dottie and I got a divorce. No, actually it started when Dottie and I got married. I'd done some stupid stuff in my time, but I tell you what, that was the stupidest.
You mean marrying Dottie or divorcing Dottie?
Well, what do you think? Married her, of course. She was a lot different back then, sweeter and prettier than our pecan pie. We met up at the 121 Club. You see, she was had this nice shiny dress on, and she had her bosoms kind of out like that, walking the dogs. And I kind of fell in love with them puppies. And before you know it, we went up to Georgia where you get married. Stayed in this fancy Best Western, the Rock Grotto swimming pool and all that. I tell you what, in some ways that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
So, what changed?
Well, I don't really know. Donna, she went up to New York City. We went up north long before I got the divorce papers. It weren't long after that she came back to town and said it was for me to sign them papers, but I think she kind of missed me. Well, anyway, she ended up staying and taking everything I owned except my house and my land. Had to sell the rest to pay off Dottie. I had to work for 15 years for that land. That was my land. It's not hers at all. Then them lawyers and Dottie, they robbed me. She took her half of the land, she built her a house on it, and then she put this crappy little rent house between us and put a bunch of foreigners in it. They don't speak American no good. There's always a herd of them staying there. You know how Mexicans are. There's 10 of them living there in a 2-bedroom house, 10, maybe more. And it pisses me off they're living on my land, playing their Mexican music and jabbering away and speaking of stuff you don't understand and hooting and hollering till the wee hours of the night. There's only so much a man can take. I tell you what, it was pretty funny. You should have seen them faces when they saw old Chester.
And who's Chester?
Chester's my 12-gauge Winchester. See, it used to belong to Barney Cruz, but he got killed in a hunting accident. It was his gun. Daughter was over there, and they was all hollering and carrying on and screeching. And
They were fighting?
no. They was having a party like they do every night before supper time. Anyway, see, I was going hunting at 5 o'clock the next morning. I needed my sleep. So about 10 o'clock, I went over there with Chester, and one thing led to another, and a fight broke out, and Chester went off and blowed a hole in the living room wall about the size of my fist, right where the Mexican Jesus was hanging. They ain't got no right to have a Mexican Jesus, okay? Christ was white like me. Every picture you see, Jesus is white. I will say he had some bad hippie hair on him. But, that was 200-300 years ago. They didn't have no barbers back then or nothing, so. Well, anyway, Dottie called the sheriff, and the next thing you know, we're in this bland court-ordered therapy. Can I go now?
Yeah. See you back next week, same time, same place.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.